Hey there! In today's video, I'm going to show you every single bag that I own right now. I'm also going to share the price I paid for each bag versus how much they cost today. Let's go! Welcome, and if you're new here, this is Lula LV. I'm an avid luxury lover, particularly of Louis Vuitton, but I also like to make smart decisions when it comes to how I spend my money, as I'm sure you do too. That's why on this channel, I'm all about helping you make smarter luxury decisions by sharing advice you can actually use based on my experiences as a luxury consumer. And above all else, I want to help you avoid buyer's remorse and enjoy your luxury indulgences. Now, with that said, let's get into today's video. I'm going to show you my entire handbag collection, including all of my luxury and contemporary designer handbags. This video is not just to say, hey, look at all these things I own, but there is an actual purpose to this video. Very soon, I will be premiering a brand new video series right here on my channel. And when that series goes live, it will be helpful to have my entire collection available online for you to look at. If you're intrigued by what that new video series will be, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the premiere episode next week. Now, let's start by looking at all of the Louis Vuitton bags I own. These are all of the Louis Vuitton bags that I currently own. Let's start over here with canvas, starting with the very first Louis Vuitton bag I ever purchased. This is the Neverfull MM in the monogram canvas. There's been a lot of chatter about the new Louis Vuitton Neverfull policy. If you're not familiar with it, I'll link my video on that topic in the description box below. But at the time, I actually bought this pre-loved from a local consignment store. I paid $925 for this bag. The retail price at the time in 2019 was $1,320, and this currently retails for $2,030. So just about a $700 increase, which is a pretty big percentage of the price. Let's put this back and we'll move on. Let's do the Alma PM next. This is one of my favorite bags. This is in the Damier Ebene, and I purchased this in 2021. I did get this from the boutique. I paid, let me double check my notes, $1,660. This currently retails in 2023 for $1,960. That's a $300 increase. A lot, but definitely nowhere near the Neverfull. Another Alma that I own is this beautiful Alma BB in the Damier Azur. This was from a special collection in 2022 with these braided handles. It does also come with the treated creamy white leather here instead of the vachetta. The Alma BB, I believe, isn't usually, or at least it's not currently, available in Damier Azur, but they do bring it out in special collections. I paid $2,160 for this in 2022. I don't have an exact bag to compare this to, but this year, Louis Vuitton released the same style bag with the braided handle in Damier Ebene in the brown canvas, and that one was priced at $2,170, so a $10 increase from 2022 to 2023. I also own the Speedy. This is specifically the Speedy bandolier in the size 30. And again, this is in Damier Ebene. I purchased this in 2021, around the same time that I purchased the Alma PM. This was priced at $1,680, and it currently retails for $1,890. And the last canvas bag that I own is the ever popular pochette accessoire. This does have the vachetta strap inside. I bought this in 2021. Again, I bought a lot of my canvas bags in 2021. I paid $790 for this. I thought it was pretty overpriced at the time, but today this goes for a whopping $1,290. So it's definitely gone up a lot. The Pochette Accessoire and the Neverfull MM have had the greatest price increases in terms of percentage of their price in recent years. Now let's move over to this side and look at all of the leather bags. Okay, let's get started with the leather handbags with the Neverfull. This is the Neverfull MM in the beautiful black empreinte leather. You can see the monogram design reflecting in the light. I bought this in April 2021 when it was first released in empreinte leather. This was priced at $2,260. Today, this bag retails for $2,710. So that's a $500 increase in the past 2 years. Let's put that back. Let's look at the Neo Noe. I got this in 2022, and the price I paid is still the current retail price. That's $2,840. This is in the bicolor empreinte in the color Arizona. The monogram is in the color cream. This particular color has been discontinued, Arizona, but similar colors in this bicolor empreinte are available. I think the closest one that's available right now is Turtle Dove. So this is the Neo Noe MM. The crossbody and shoulder strap is inside the bag. I have the top handle attached. This is a great everyday handbag. Another great everyday bag is the Morel Tote. This is an epi leather, and this was a special bag because I purchased this past December 2022. My husband and I took a trip into New York City for the holidays, and we bought this at the Louis Vuitton store on 57th Street. This retailed 6 months ago for $3,100, and that is still the current retail price. My favorite thing about this bag is the beautiful pink lining on the inside. I have two other epi leather bags, and they're both older discontinued styles. I did buy these pre-loved. This is the Saint Cloud in a beautiful rose ballerine epi leather. Has a beautiful pink lining. This particular bag that I have is from 2017, and it has been unfortunately discontinued. The pre-loved price that I paid for this last year was $1,190. Unfortunately, because it's no longer available, I don't have a current price to compare it to. Another discontinued epi leather bag that I have, and this one is actually vintage. This is the Louis Vuitton Pont Neuf, and this is in the color Tassel, which has a beautiful dark purple lining. This particular bag is from 1999, and I did buy this pre-loved from an online reseller, Rebecca B Luxury. I talk about her quite often here on my channel. I purchased this from her for $825, and again, I don't have a current price to compare it to because this has been discontinued. The last two bags I have to go through are number one, the Felicie Pochette. If you're not familiar with it, this is a wallet on chain that comes with two removable inserts and a gold tone crossbody chain. I got this at the end of 2021, almost 2 years ago. The retail price at the time was $1,420. The current retail price in 2023 is $1,620. So that's a $200 increase on this piece. And finally, the most recent bag that I just purchased last month, ooh, I apologize for the reflection, is the Mini Dauphine from the Monoglam collection. This has a beautiful laminated gold jacquard fabric, so it's a cloth fabric, but it has been laminated, which gives it that beautiful shine. And this is my first Dauphine. This is also the most expensive bag that I own from Louis Vuitton. This cost $3,700. I know, you heard that right. It was a lot, but I absolutely love this colorway. It is a limited edition and just such a special piece. Those are all of the Louis Vuitton bags that I currently own. Let's move on now to my other non-Louis Vuitton luxury handbags. These are all of the luxury bags that I own that are not Louis Vuitton. As you can see, there are far fewer bags in this category. If you love something, just go for it. Don't feel like you need to have a really diverse or varied collection and buy things from every single designer, because if you know what you like, just buy what you like. So I have very few bags that are not Louis Vuitton, but let's look at what they are. This is the small hammock bag from the Spanish luxury house Loewe. And this is such a nice, easy, everyday bag, and I just love the unique shape and style of it. I bought this from a local consignment store for $1,040. I bought this, I believe, in 2022, and the current retail price is $3,100. So that's a whopping 2/3 off of the retail price. This was a steal. I'm so happy I was able to find that from a local store. Another pre-loved luxury bag that I have is from Cartier. This is the Cartier Tulip Bucket Bag, and this one is quite old. This is a vintage style. Again, it's no longer available. This is their signature burgundy color leather. I bought this pre-loved for $325. Unfortunately, because it's not available anymore from Cartier, I do not have a current price to compare this to. Moving over to this side, these are all of the luxury bags that I've purchased this year, including a handbag reveal in that red box back there. I have not shown that bag on this channel or my Instagram, any social media, so we'll do that one last. The first one that I bought this year, this was from March. This is the Cool Box Mini from the Belgian luxury brand Delvaux. I bought this from the boutique, so I did pay the current retail price, which is $3,100. I also purchased this year the Chanel Mini Reissue. This is their classic design and probably the most classic colorway. You can buy it in the black diamond quilted leather with the beautiful antique gold hardware. I bought this pre-loved off of Rebag. I paid $4,000 even, and the current retail price is $4,900. So it was a nice $900 retail savings. And this is my most recent purchase. This is from Ferragamo. I have not shown this bag yet. I will be doing a Ferragamo haul probably next week. So if you're interested to see what else I recently purchased from Ferragamo, make sure you're subscribed to my channel to catch that video. I bought this online from Satir. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I got the mini travel tote. I believe that's the name of it, in this beautiful emerald green color. I'm not normally attracted to green, but I just thought this would be such a lovely pop of color. It does come with an adjustable crossbody strap as well. And the inside is just all open. Let me show you, since I haven't shown this bag here yet. And there's just a small card holder pocket sewn into the back of the bag. I purchased this on sale for $487. It normally retails for $850. So this was a phenomenal, almost 50% off of the retail price. This is my most current purchase. Now let's take a look at all of the bags I own from contemporary designers. These are all of my contemporary designer bags. Everything on this side is Coach. Everything else is over on this side. So let's start here. I'm sure you can see Right in the front, I do have a few Longchamp Le Pliage totes, and these were great deals. I just happen to live near their North American distribution center. It's not a store, it's a warehouse, but they do open to the public a couple days a week. And I purchased a few totes from their friends and family sale. I have two of the large Le Pliage totes. I have one in this beautiful rose color, and I have this dark purple. This is called Bilberry. These normally retail for $155 each, but I purchased them for $67. I also have this version in light blue, and this is their expandable tote. So this middle section you can zip close for a smaller size tote, or you can expand it like I have now. And it does come with a crossbody strap that you can attach. It's just a plain blue canvas that matches the color of this bag. This normally retails for $265, but I got this again for $67 from their friends and family sale. So this was a really great deal. I love this for overnight and weekend trips. The final bag I have from Longchamp, also from their Le Pliage line, is this backpack, and this I actually purchased from Nordstrom. I did pay the full retail price, which is $140. It's in the black nylon with the brown leather trim. This I debated including or not, but I have it, so here we go. This is a little black clutch. It's cow leather that's been embossed, and this was from 2005 from Banana Republic. I have no idea how much I paid for it, but because I was a college student at that time, just working part-time, I didn't have a lot of money. I'm sure this was very inexpensive, and I probably also bought it on sale. And these last two bags actually go together. This is the Tory Burch Everly tote, and I got this again from Nordstrom. This was included in a Nordstrom sale. The retail price for this at the time, I got this in 2016, was $528, and I purchased it for $316 on sale. I don't have a current retail price because I believe this has been discontinued, but this was my work tote. I used this for quite a few years when I was still working in an office. I work from home now, and when I worked in the office, I didn't carry a purse with me. I only carried my work tote, and I just put my wallet and my phone in the tote. This is a Michael Kors crossbody bag. This is called the Daniela, and this was my car purse. Have you ever had a car purse? Comment below and let me know, but I used to keep this bag in my car, so when I was at work and had to go out to an event or a lunch, I would just throw my cell phone, my keys, my wallet in this bag, and I would be ready to go for lunch. So this was what I bought. And again, this was Nordstrom. This was from a sale. I paid $117 for it. Unfortunately, I don't think Michael Kors still makes this bag, so I don't have a current retail price on it. And those are the non-Coach contemporary bags that I own. Let's look over here at everything from Coach. Let's start with some of the oldest bags I own and work our way up to the current styles. This is a cute little straw wristlet. Here is the wristlet part. I love this for the summer. It has a canvas flap with this beautiful turquoise leather lining, and the main body of the bag is woven straw. There's the bottom with Coach and two little feet. This was from the early 2000s. I believe this was a Coach factory store design, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have any price on this bag. I don't know what I paid, and it's not currently available from Coach. This is an old discontinued design from the early 2000s, but I'll never get rid of it. I absolutely love it. I think it's just the most adorable little bag ever. Another older bag that I own from the early 2000s. Again, I don't have any price or name for this bag. It's not a currently available style, but this just has the absolute nicest leather. It's just so soft and beautiful. I love the contrast stitching as well, and this is just a really simple shoulder bag from Coach, again, early 2000s. This is very sentimental to me. This was a bag that my husband bought me as a birthday gift. This was from 2014. Again, no cost because this was a gift for me. They don't still make it, so I have nothing to compare it to. But this is very sentimental to me because this was a gift from my husband. Another bag that was a gift is this one, and this was a gift from my dad. This is from, I believe, 2018. This was called the Mia Satchel. The retail price I was actually able to find at the time, the retail price for this, believe it or not, was $528, but I can tell you for a fact, my dad paid nowhere near that amount of money. If he paid half of that, I would be surprised. He would just not pay that much money for this bag. Has two slip pockets inside, the main zipped compartment in the middle. It does have a detachable crossbody and shoulder strap, which is adjustable. And there you go. That is the Mia Satchel from the Coach factory store. The most current styles I own, which again are, wow, all the Coach bags I own have been discontinued. I'm so sorry if you love any of these, but take a look on the pre-loved market. You can find a lot of Coach bags for sale at great prices. This, I believe, is called the Emery. This is very similar to the Hermes Evelyn. It does have a crossbody strap that is adjustable. I don't have it attached right now, but it attaches to the buckles on either side of the bag. In the front, there's just an open slip pocket, and on the back, there's a zip pocket on the outside. This retailed at the time, I believe this was from 2018 or 2019. This retailed for $350, and I purchased it on sale for $197. And the last style that I own, this is not very old. I'm not even going to try to prop all of those up. It's just gonna be a big mess of Coach. This is the Coach Cassie. I did buy both of these recently, but for whatever reason, this was a really, really popular style, but Coach has discontinued it. I first bought this in chalk. This retailed for $350, and I purchased it for $260. Then I paid $199 for this, and the retail price was still $350 at that time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what was your favorite bag out of my collection. I hope you come back every Wednesday and Friday for new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.